All right. We're in, bro. Hell yeah, brother. All right. What are we actually doing? Way over here? Gain access to the Ark. I guess we'll try it.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. Check enemy light just turned on.
Just gonna try to get around everybody. We totally went the wrong way. We'll just book it. All right, so who are these dudes?
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
I guess I'm here to repair the damages from the latest attack.
Well, it's about time. Just show us your pass and you can be on your way.
I left it in my other trousers.
Sure you did. Don't even try getting through this checkpoint without approval. We're low on everything but bullets.
I don't even remember why I'm supposed to be here. The Ministry of Accuracy. Do you think this is where, no. I'm gonna go way over here, bro. It's so far. Oh my God. All right. Fast travel halfway there.
You can't spell heinous ascetic without Auntie's choice.
Alrighty. Which one is the one I'm going for? The one to my left right here, right? What are those things floating or spinning? What the hell?
Ready to waste.
What is that? Damn, there's like a big ass rock in the way. I guess we'll go this way.
Confronting threat.
Suck it, guys.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
This looks like the wrong way. How did we go the wrong way?
Seems nowhere on Paradise Island's going on.
Sequencing attack strategies.
Bro, where'd he go? He just ran away? Oh, he's right there. Bro, there's rings everywhere in this game. What is with that? Damn, this whole place is just, everybody's dead on. Well, looks like there's an enemy this way. Oh, it must be in this room, actually. Maybe not. What do you think's in here? Oh, they're eating a dude in there.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day.
So we open the door. I thought they'd run out, but I guess not. Should we just go? I guess we'll go around.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
Got him. We got a music box. All right. Sounds like they're still fighting in there.
Hey, as tough as you thought. Hey, you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Hello? Inez.
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
Thanks for the warning.
Meant no offense. You ain't one of Auntie's, and from the look of things, the Protectorate here didn't put up much of a fight. Me and Raptidons, we're well acquainted. I know their patterns, behaviors, attacks. Know what gives them an edge around folk who ain't in possession of that knowledge. Which is why I gotta ask, what are you doing here?
Commander Carr sent me here to find a way into the Ark.
Oh, that's a high-profile target. Huh. If she entrusted that to you, then I reckon we're on the same side. Or something like it. I'm Inez Silung, Auntie's choice. Former combat medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Now, menial troubleshooter. Minister Milverstreet of Fairfield sent me here to retrieve some information. Not my most exciting assignment, but suppose we can't expect much with the stalemate on this island. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My graft, needs some bolstering. But if the raps here are as weak as this one, it won't help me none. If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs.
No.
Sorry. Guess I'm just used to folks staring real hard and then steering clear. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
What the hell kind of graft did she get? Is that why her arm looks weird? I need to look at her whole arm again.
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war.
You think she could be like one of our homies?
Damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones. No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
Have you asked her for help?
She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to, nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing.
Well, I hope things work out for you.
get the feeling you will. Go on now. There's probably plenty of Protectorate info waiting to be scooped up if you're keen. Just mind the wraps. I got what I came for, so I reckon it's time to see about my contract. Law knows I could use a lucky break.
Just me or
Oh, she just left?
You of Helen. Tough like her.
I didn't get to see her arm, dude.
Choice.
What can we upgrade? Okay. What about us? Can we upgrade ourselves? Oh, what? He can level up too? Nice. Okay, we get out of the menu now. We gotta find this stuff still.
Engage combat protocol.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
They're all lined up, ready for me to loot. Nice. Okay, so now we can go to the ARC place and we have our pass. Why won't it let me fast travel there? Mother freaker. Oh, we can't fast travel now. What the hell? Maybe it's because we're inside? Alright, little dude. Let me in.
What did I tell you? Unless you got approval, you can make like a sprat and skedaddle.
Brother, I got access.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. We sprung a leak.
Sounds serious.
Nothing too bad. Aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Did he say headaches twice? This looks like a tight ship. Yeah, for sure.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal...
What in the name of the architect? Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest on our catastrophe.
Marshal, you're acting as though I'm not standing here auguring the impending doom of this facility.
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing, but not today. Perhaps this outsider can assist where you've failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it.
All right. I'm here to investigate your facility. See that everything's in working order.
Well, prepare to be disappointed. We've got a gas leak, if the color of the sky hadn't already informed you. Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals, though we may not last long if we fail to repair the Zeranium leak. I wouldn't have put it in those terms, but I appreciate someone who speaks their mind. The Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of Auntie's armaments. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype Zeranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
The situation's well in hand.
Marshal, those automechs have been corrupted with Zeranium. I can't even cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded. And you can do so personally, in the comfort of his office.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your loyalty, and it will never steer you wrong.
What am I supposed to do? Thought we were here to like hurt the building, not fix it. Sabotage it. Now that you're inside, you'll need to find a way to sabotage the main automech facility. The Zeranium clouds may make that difficult, however. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to fix it to break it. Something like that.
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. I don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypical. Aggressive. Forced to terminate test model in self-defense.
Is this the scientist I'm supposed to talk to?
Yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want?
The scientist, or you must be the scientist mentioned, or Marshall mentioned, the one working on the shield device.
Ah, our good Marshall sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected.
I could always expedite your work in exchange for something in return.
Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype shield gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas?
Yeah.
I haven't time to prattle unnecessarily, no. But my current project is of utmost importance. An active discussion is sometimes known to lead to a breakthrough. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm.
Sounds useful.
Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components.
I'd be willing to help if you need a hand.
Good. Wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions?
Does the gas need to be from the hangar?
Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that.
All right.
Well, of course, obviously. To that end, I'd suggest choosing a cloud of lesser density for your collection efforts. Lower chance of near-instant death that way. If you suffer prolonged exposure, assuming you survive, see our local medical officer next door. She is highly preoccupied by the treatment of Zeranium-related maladies. I believe that covers all the necessary education for this particular assignment. Oh, So exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples! Shoo!
Okay. Let's go. How do I take the sample?
Not sure we should get any closer.
What do you think she wants now?
My little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks?
I've collected the sample.
What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user.
And that's where you need my help again?
I require a component called a catalytic amplifier. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside.
All right.
You imagine so, wouldn't you? Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't enthusiastic about my proposal to Geld his only combat automech. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier.
What the heck am I supposed to do, dude? I'll get the amplifier one way or another.
Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove more receptive to your request. Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity if needed. One last thing, the Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed, assuming we survive the firefight that ensued. Well, off you go. Shoo.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of Zeranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days.
All right, Delphinia is looking for a Cadillac amplifier.
She and I have been over this 100 times. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't.
The Auntie disabled this facility. They think you're dead in the water. Prove them wrong.
That's a fair point. It's not as if they've come back to finish the job. Perhaps they assume we're already beaten. All right, how's about we get the Dragoon situated over here, so I can extract its vital organ?
Hey, we talked him into it. That was easy.
Fire as agreed. I hate to lose another Dragoon, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
I trust you're not getting in any trouble over this.
Not a chance. Donaldson has done everything in his power to get this facility online. He can't blame me for doing the same. Be seeing you, stranger.
All right. Easy enough.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier?
Hell yeah, baby. Here it is.
Superb. I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on. Just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war.
I'll let him know as soon as possible.
You do that. Anything to keep him off my back for an hour.
All right. Oh, you can hold. Okay. All right. What am I supposed to do now? We gotta find Donaldson. Is he not in here either? Where is he, bro? Maybe he's inside here. This looks like just a regular doctor's office.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Did the authorities send you? Did my torrent of messages finally convince them of the vast crab-like dangers near at hand? What a relief. In here I thought myself dismissed as a loon.
Bro, those eyebrows are amazing. If you expect me to stand here and listen to you ramble on, I'll need payment.
Ah, good. A captive audience. Money well spent. You must have spied those nefarious crabbles, roiling, rippling, bubbling, and churning out in the water. No one at the facility believes me, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Crabble numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. A consortium, nay, an army.
Eat cats. You might have a legitimate cause for alarm. Thank you, my friend.
You actually believe me? No, stranger. Thank you. With your confidence and support, I believe the Crabble threat can and will be defeated. Remain strong, and together we will outlast the Crabble.
All right. Thanks for the warning. Well, am I ever gonna find this guy? The Auto Mech Repair Center. Isn't that this place?
Just have to release this here. Unfasten the manifold there. That's got it. One catalytic amplifier, as requested. I'll just put it down here.
Bro, I'm never gonna find this dude. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Ugh. Bro is nowhere to be found.
Yes? The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver automechs to the Vox relay station, but I'm responsible for their quality control. If even a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me. Zeranium-corrupted automechs open fire on Protectorate soldiers, and I end up in the darkest bowels of mental refreshment. Oh is right. The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong, but in this case, you want to see the Quartermaster. She'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but you might find some of it useful.
Oh, a new arrival. Oh, and what's this? You, I dare say, are exhibiting clear signs of zeranium exposure, stranger. Fortunately for you, you appear to have a fairly mild case. I imagine you haven't even noticed any symptoms yet. If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask, for medical posterity, and so on and so forth. First question, can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the zeranium?
I was collecting.
Another assistant. Should have guessed. I suppose I should be grateful for all the data she sends my way, but I do wish Dell would think more of her collaborators' well-being. All right, next question. How are you feeling? For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? Have you observed any sterility on your way in? Or aching in your thyroid or spleen?
I feel fine.
Well, good for you. Keeping a pot as a token of my appreciation. Allow me... There. That should do it. Do stop back in if you suffer a... Well, look who it is. What is it this time? Oh, what would you like to know?
Man, I don't really want to know anything. I want to know where the dude's at, bro. That's all I want. Okay, I thought the shield was good to protect me. Okay. I was not ready to just die. Do I have to like do that? Okay, that's why. I have to turn on the shield to walk through this stuff, I think. Oh, brother, why did it turn off right when I walked in? That's so stupid. Oh, and I pushed main menu. Why does it do this to me? Continue should always be the default.
That new game smells wearing off. Let's just get down to business.
Oh, this stuff is still killing me. What the heck? We made it. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna die just now.
Just say when.
Man, I hope I didn't mess up and kill these things and now everybody in this base hates me. Hold on. Bro, that shield sucks. I think I just did the quest. I was supposed to like sabotage this place, and I think I did it. This big ass dragoon thing is gonna kill me, bro. Got his ass. Wonder where this is taking me. I'm just walking. Made it. Can we make this jump now? Hell yeah. I think this was like an alternate path we could have used to sneak in, but instead we're using it to sneak out. Oh, shoot. Oh, we're just on the other side of the hole now. The bathroom? I guess we go down. Brother, we're back in the room. What the heck? We're in a big ass circle. We made it. Now what? Okay, so we're done here. Now we can go to Officer Kerr. Okay, where's the fast travel for here?
This post so many times I could do it in my sleep.
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to dispose of
it. Alrighty, brother, we did it.
Just heard tell some of my troops stormed the bridge to the Vox relay. Auntie may be displeased, but the results speak for themselves. Such a shame the troops won't be receiving any promotions for their daring.
Well, why not promote them?
Insubordination in Auntie's choice is as frequent and spontaneous as death, and twice as unwelcome. Not to mention some of those bodies we're fixing for my role. Important part is the bridge is in our grasp. I'm planning to keep it that way.
All right, I needed to be done at the repair center.
Scouts reported a plume of smoke thick and wide billowing from the facility. Sure didn't seem to be mechanical exhaust. Got more to report?
I ran into a grafted soldier named Inez. The people at the repair facility weren't hostile. Felt a little bad sabotaging them.
I don't understand your soft-hearted tendencies. You do good work, so I can lower myself to easing your emotional load. Anyone still living at that repair facility is safe. They'll be stuck there trying to fix the facility for the whole war. And we won't attack it, since we know it's ruined. Now, moving on to my aiding you. Normally I'd send you to the bridge and allot troops to aid you, but the bridge has already been cleared. That aside, your target's the Skycutter Tower. Seems it was recently reactivated, and by our engineers' metrics, might be useful in overloading the Vox's defenses.
What's the Skycutter Tower?
It's a protectorate power generation facility. Utilizes the wilds of the air currents to turn generator rotors or some such nonsense. I care more for logistics than engineering.
All right. So what do you do now that you've got the bridge?
Keep it, by blood and by steel. My troops may have acted without my go-ahead, but I'll be drawn and quartered before I squander what they've given me. It's a protectorate power generation facility. Utilizes the wilds of the air currents to turn generator rotors or some such nonsense. I care more for logistics than engineering. Not at the bridge, at least, but the rest of the island shall make up for its absence. Bet my sidearm on it. Once you pass to the northern end of the island and enter the Skycutter, you'll need to find the tower's power routing controls. Mayhaps you can wreak some chaos at the Vox. Step light, though. There's no protectorate gallivanting near the tower, which, like as any, means something bloodthirsty lurks within. Stay intact. Take care in the northern regions of the island. Fewer reports from scouts. Heightened degree of danger. Maybe that's something to look forward to. Loose your words. I'm listening.
I leveled up. All right. So now we can leave, I guess. What is our quest, though? just knock out all these tasks. Oh my god, that was probably the dumbest thing I could have done, but all right, we're good.
On your command.
All right, I guess that's it. Okay, we'll turn in the bounty and we'll be done.
You can't spell heinous acidic without Auntie's choice.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the protector's supposed to present us liberated.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself, wait.
Nice, dude. Okay, I guess we're done. Now...
Minister, I'm telling you I can do more. I've been proving myself. Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came
I'll finally get to look at her arm. Looks pretty crazy.
Ain't so sure you want to work for...
Do try to understand my perspective. You were so lethargic returning, I had you pre-marked as a casualty. Do you know how many forms I've had to fill out on your behalf?
Now hold on. I went into enemy territory crawling with dangerous creatures for you alone to get some dusty report. And you got the audacity to complain about paperwork? If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death the preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit.
Good for you.
It most assuredly is not good for her. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. And you, I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Troopers abandoning their contracts, blackguards like you running rampant. What is becoming of this island? I fear I may never know.
All right, I think Inez is gonna be one of our
All done in
companions.
there? Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, thinking we ought to team up. You're going places. I want to go too. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's choice.
Hey, you got a deal.
Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with Grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mine the ship.
We'll send Val back to the ship.
Acknowledged.
After you.
All right. So now we've done
Got me all perturbed. Ain't reality hard enough without some nerve-wracking phenomenon punching holes in it?
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
my last mission left a rift in space and cast me floating adrift in the void for a decade.
So you can understand my situation then.
I had
Almost
just
the same
thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out. It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? Well, the funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens. Typical research type, focused on all the wrong things. Not particularly motivated by competition or social advancement. Strange bird. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
All right, I'll help you. Free of charge.
Don't want to bargain none? Might suspicious, you ask me. Like maybe I ought to end this here conversation.
All right, fine. What do you propose?
I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later. Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
Oh, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow. Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure. All right, then. Don't let me keep you.
Just any choice when you could choose Auntie's Choice.
Alrighty. Let's see on the map here. Where is this? Guess we gotta take the long way around.
Commander.
These rocks look pretty cool.
I get the sense you ain't too fond of Auntie's choice. Any reason why?
Maybe on account of them being a giant, malignant corporate entity. Reminds me of the one I grew up under. And that ain't a compliment.
I grew up under a corporation like Auntie's too, Niles. You ain't the only one with a sob story.
Then you might ought to know better than to throw in with Annie's. They're just like those bit-pinching bastards in the triangle. The Earth Directorate had stepped in.
Well, there you have it. The Earth Directorate saved you, huh? Sure as shit didn't save us.
No, suppose not. But you've got choices now. Past.
Don't you look down your nose at me. Any sane folk would throw their lot in with the ones who helped them. Not those who deliberately look the other way.
Don't! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly!
I didn't mean that.
Twitch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson!
He fell from up there?
Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time.
Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Bro, he definitely did not. I don't think so. Why would anyone attempt to jump like that?
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allowed the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
This is Jackson? Too bad. His business partner in Farfield's going to be very upset.
Not nearly as upset as we are. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
You mean Ida Rutledge?
That's right. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough. I can't fathom no sensible motive why she'd jump.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
If I were you, I'd be much more concerned with how you're climbing down.
There ain't no way off this platform besides jumping, and you've seen how that ends. But you being down there makes you uniquely qualified to help us. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to, well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
Take the boots, bounce up the spire, grab the gadget, and bring it to you.
Exactly.
I'm on it.
Thank the Sovereign. Thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life utterly absent of starvation.
So we get double jump. We gotta jump pretty far, man. This looks like it's gonna hurt.
Oh, you're by our top of Brickythecium rutamulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, sending may be a waste.
That's it? It was that easy?
Super easy, guys. What do I do?
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose.
Let's see about bailing you out.
Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
Gross. Nasty blood shooting out from the gear.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Glad you're happy. And as a bonus, I also adjusted the system so it didn't burn out.
So the platform still works? That's amazing. Not that we'll be going up in it again. For that, you deserve a little extra on top of your urgently improvised extortive rate. Thank you again for all your help.
We did it. And now we got double jump, bro. That's pretty cool.
Auntie's Choice is the proud maker of Spacer's Charm, Zero-G Brew, and an Auntie
I've been bartering with defectors. Traded one force rocket for a whole tin of prestige force. Straight up.
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a whole side. Yeah, been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
I got great news.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? Yeah, I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
Thought you were all marketing geniuses. Who could sell anything? Good chance to prove it.
This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
Personal plasma thrusters.
Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. I'd be laughed out of recreant reclamation. Imagine jumping about like a sprog. Ridiculous. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
We did it. All right. We're going to take a break here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later for more